Hey guys, it's Bethany, your crafty BFF, and I'm on again today with another project share for another birthday challenge that is currently going on. I've had several people say in my video from this morning that they didn't know about the challenges and they were glad that I did the VR for them so they could try to enter, and then uh, they they found new crafters to subscribe to. So I thought we'd give it a go with this one, and as well. Now Phyllis is um, quite she has quite the following here on YouTube. Um, but just in case you're not already following her, her handle is at Prickly Pink Crafter. I think. I'm pretty sure. I will have her linked into the title of this video so that you can simply click on it and go to her page and subscribe if you're not already. She is hosting a birthday challenge, and I think she's also currently um hosting a like road to 2,000 subscribers challenge, and so they're kind of overlapping a little bit, but she's on like quite a few design teams, and so for this challenge she was asking that you make um I believe it was 8 flowers, 6 rosettes, 6 tassels. They could be yarn or um whatever string, and then the other thing was 6 bows. So, and then she asked that you package it nicely. So I followed this tutorial here on YouTube. I will link it in the description box down below because I cannot remember who it is by, but it is quite the tutorial. This thing is super sturdy because it not only is it made out of 110-pound cardstock, but it is also matted with this pink solid color cardstock and the pattern paper. The corners are reinforced on the inside. You can't see it because of all the matting, but even on the inside, it is matted with that pink solid color cardstock and pattern paper. So all the sides, everything is super duper sturdy, and I'm really impressed with how sturdy this is. My I actually received one of these in a summer vacation swap that was hosted by Tamika Sending Smiles. My friend PJ, um, who is mm, PJ's Kitchen Table Crafts, I believe, over on Instagram. I'll link her in the description box down below if I remember. She actually made one of these suitcases and shared the tutorial with me, and so I finally was able to check this off my bucket list. It's, like I said, super sturdy, super impressed with how big it is and how much it can hold. I did use the Parasol by Maggie Holmes Collections. Phyllis likes pastel colors, and that's what she crafts with all the time. She doesn't really stray from pastel, so she did ask that um, the embellishments you send in to be made with pastel solid color cardstock, um, and then you know, and like I said, and she said to package it nicely. So that is my little suitcase. I did decorate here on the front. I have some of my favorite pink mesh in the background, this extra long paper ruffle here, and then this epoxy sticker that says, puffy sticker that says you are sunshine. Okay, so um, if you saw my video of the little sweet happy mail that I got from Gina, she sent me this die, this doily die, and shared with me a tutorial on how to make these awesome embellishments. This is just a doily die, but the way you make them, it makes it look like a rosette almost. And so I did this cut this doily out of this darker green cardstock and this minty green cardstock, and then followed the tutorial to make the embellishment, and I just love how it came out. Um, and so I layered it back there behind that. I added some chipboard, some of these cardstock stickers from the collection. We've got this chipboard church. I had this postal stamp embellishment that I had made in the past using the parasol collection, and then so I added that there just as a nice little layered element. Added some of these little button stickers and this puffy bee sticker. I do like these like little corners on this purse or on this suitcase. The handles are reinforced with brads, so they're not going anywhere. And then this actually all you have to do to open it is just like move the handles away from each other. This little guy here is magnetized, so it does keep it shut. It does a good job keeping it shut unless you do that, you know. But so all you got to do is go like this to open it, and I will show you the inside once I've emptied it out. But I thought I would start with the greeting card that I made. I actually found this in my parasol uh, stash. I had made this some time ago. It looks like there's something on this. Hold on, give me a minute. Looks like some glue residue or something got on there. So anyways, I used my little handy dandy adhesive eraser and got rid of that. So like I said, I made this card quite some time ago. I used one of the A2 card bases that I pick up from Hobby Lobby. I used this bow pattern paper stitched around in gold thread. Then I used this cut apart that says Love Without Limits, popped it up on some foam tape and sewed around this in the gold thread, and then finished it off with some little enamel dots. I will leave the card blank as per usual, and just I wrote Phyllis a little note in there, just saying happy birthday and thanks for hosting such an easy fun challenge. This challenge really helped me get out of my crafty rut that I've been going through the last couple of weeks, and so I'm so happy I got to finish this today. So like I said, I started this like a couple of weeks ago. I These are the flowers that I made. This is a die from KS Craft. It's the new flower plate die from them. I love it. I love the flower plate die. Makes cutting out the flowers so easy, and you cut 3 at a time. 9 pieces for 3 full flowers at a time. Well, this is missing the little gem in the center. I'm gonna have to replace that. So, I did make this box. This box is actually a Memory Dex box die from KS Craft, and so it comes with a Memory Dex base, and then it comes with these pieces to make this box. And then you can make it have this acetate window, and it has this frame piece here. It does not come with the matting pieces, but I just figured out what the measurements would be for the matting on my own and matted it that way. And then you can open up this little box, and here are I made 10 flowers. So I don't know if the requirement was 8 or 10, but either way I made 10. Plus you can use this one that's on this box here. I just used a light pink pastel solid color cardstock. I then went in with my stickles. This is my stickles. It's the unicorn one, and it makes for some beautiful flowers, if I do say so myself. Um, I just layered it on there, and I think it just gives it a really gorgeous, sorry, I'm shaking, shimmery, glittery look. I think it brings the flowers to a whole new level. So then I used my gold metal stamen pieces that I get from Temu, and then I added the little rhinestone gems there in the center that I get from Hobby Lobby in the jewelry section. These are 4mm, like little crystal rhinestones. And so those are my flowers. I did just go ahead and back them on a piece of acetate and put them on there with a removable sticky dot so she can take them off and store them in here just like that, until she goes to use them. So like I said, I got to remember to replace that little crystal rhinestone in the center of this one. If you can see here, I didn't put the stickles all over all over these petals. I kind of just outlined it with the stickles, and I like that look too. So I think they turned out super cute. Here in this pocket are my 6 tassels, and I apologized in my note to Miss Phyllis that I tried my best with these tassels. I used that crochet thread that you get in the little bundle, the embroidery thread that you get in the little bundles at Hobby Lobby, and like I said, I did my best. I followed a tutorial from a girl here on YouTube, um, and then I on my own I added these jump rings so that she could, you know, hang them off of a jump ring instead of off of a yarn, because the tutorial just had another piece of yarn where you could tie it onto something, but I wanted to add the jump rings. So I did 2 in pink, 2 in blue, and 2 in this peachy color. I did make this bag topper here. I cut the bag topper out in 110-pound cardstock and this gorgeous royal blue pattern paper from the collection. I I took my new Big Bite Crop-A-Dile and punched the holes in this pattern paper that I actually backed this pattern paper on. I sewed around it in some gold thread to give it some extra interest for the packaging, but then I glued it to a piece of 110-pound cardstock so it would be nice and sturdy. Then I punched the holes, and I used these awesome gold twisty ties that my good friend Anne sent to me. Thank you, Anne, if you're watching. And so I just threaded it through through the little jump ring, and then I just kind of tied it around in the back, and it's keeping them there nice and secure. Like I said, this bag topper, I did decorate it here with this pink netting, this floral cardstock sticker, this chipboard piece, these birdie stickers, and then this sentiment that says happy. There is a paper ruffle back there as well, and some hot glue strings. Don't you just love the hot glue strings? Always messing up our pretty projects. Anyways, so you can see this pocket here. It is pretty deep. It's Let me see. How big is this thing? I should have given you the measurements. So it is 7 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall, not including the handles. This pocket here is 3 inches deep, but it does go all the way up to 5.5 there in the back, so you can stick lots of goodies in here. Like I have these on this side. I have these tassels and this very thick box of flowers in here, and then I also had my card on this side. So now we can go over to the other side of this suitcase, and I will show you the bows and the rosettes that I made. Like she wanted them to be in a solid color pastel cardstock, so I did make these 6 bows, 2 in this minty green, 2 in this baby blue, and 2 in this light pink. I added some coordinating enamel dots to the centers, and this is my favorite um, angel wing bow from KS Craft. Love how they're super cute, and they always turn out fabulously. So love, love, love them. And then here are my 6 rosettes. I kind of cheated and used my KS Craft rosette die, and then so I didn't have to cut them out so many times, because you have to cut it out twice for each rosette. So I cut it out twice for this rosette, twice for this rosette, and twice for this rosette, but then I just use the leftover because I cut it down. The KS Craft rosette die is like really wide, and I don't make that big of rosettes. I like to make them smaller, so I just cut it down the middle, and then I can get 2 rosettes out of 2 die cuts. So one has the fancy edge, and then the other just has the regular old edge, but hey, they work. They're rosettes, and they're not perfect. I've never claimed to be perfect at making rosettes, but there they are, ready for her to use as she pleases. And that does it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, if you're not already following Phyllis, make sure you go check her out and follow her, and maybe even join her birthday challenge if you're feeling up to it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you. Other than that, have a great day. Thanks, guys.